Hello Canva designers, how are you doing? In this video, you will learn how to create a Bible study poster inside of Canva, and everything would be explained while we are designing the poster. All right. And just in case you don't know me, my name is Benjamin, a verified Canva expert based in Ghana. This channel is dedicated to teach you how to make fantastic stuff using Canva. Okay. And just in case you haven't subscribed, I invite you to subscribe. And without any further ado, let's jump straight into Canva and let's get started. Okay, so here we are in Canva. The first thing we have to do is to change the background color. Okay, so I come into color, and the color code we are using over here is the FFF6E5. Okay, so once you click on that, you will see this is what we have at the moment. The second thing is to come into element, and I am in my recently used. Okay, so over here you can see we have this image, and this is what you have to search for, which is the Roman Colosseum. Okay, I hope I mentioned it correctly. Okay, so select it, and we should have it in our image. So you can just resize it to make it look like this. Okay, now there are two things we can do over here. The first thing is we can use Magic Grab, and the second thing is we can use the BG remover in Canva, but I think Magic Grab is easier. Okay, so let me show you what you can do. So over here, and Magic Grab is only if you are on the pro version of Canva. I think with BG remover as well. So with those of you who are not on the pro version of Canva, you can use the BG remover website to do that. Okay, it's very easy and very simple. Okay, so over here I'll just come into edit. Okay, and that's where you also have to come to. Then make sure you're finding Magic Grab. Once you click on Magic Grab, there are two options to use. We have the click and the brush. All I need to use is the click. Okay, so make sure you're selecting the click, then click on the Colosseum. Okay, and come back to click on grab. So as we wait for Canva to process our image, there are two things I want to speak to you about. The first thing is I have a link in the description box below that can help you try out Canva Pro for free. Okay, so make sure you're trying it out. And the second thing is I have some free templates I've created and published in Canva, which I want you to use for free. The link can also be found in the description. Okay, so make sure you're enjoying all of these, and it should make your design life more fun. Okay, so let's get back into Canva, and we can see everything is done. We can now move this around. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is to press R on our keyboard to add this shape over here. And let me position it here first, because we want to change the color of this to match the background. So come here into color, okay, and just choose the same color for it. Okay, then the next thing is to transform this shape into gradient. Okay, so I click on this color again. Okay, then we have these options over here. So come to gradient, and the second color over here, we want to make it white and set the transparency to 0. Okay, once you have it like that, you see that this is how the shape is looking. Okay, so you can easily just rotate it to something like this. Make sure it's 90. If you're struggling with the rotation, come to position and come over here, okay, and set it to 90. All right, so once you set it to 90, it should be perfect. Then you can place it on top of the image, drag it out, okay, then send it behind. Okay, so we have something like this, so it looks blended with the original image. All right, so now that we've done this, press T on your keyboard, okay, for a text, then come into Poppins over here, and we are going to be using the Libro. Okay, so Libro basket veil. So you can click on it and you can just see Bible study. Okay, so Bible study. Okay, and I want this to be stuck together like this, and increase the size. Okay, so once you increase the size, we want to come to spacing and reduce the line spacing. Okay, and increase the size more. You can make this bold, and I can just rotate it a little bit. Okay, so we can see we have this on top, but I want to add some depth. So right click, come to layer, come to show layers. Okay, then I'll just move the text behind the Colosseum. Okay, now we want to change the color of the text, so come to color, and we'll just choose, Canva has been able to generate some colors for us, so you can choose any of the brown colors that works well with you, or you can just choose any nice color. Okay, so this works, this also works. Okay, but I think this works better. Okay, so what we'll just do is I will keep this here like this, and come here into element and search for light. Okay, so once you search for light, there's so many lights you will see. So maybe this one can work. Okay, yeah, but I think it's too sharp over here. So we can also come to graphics and see if we will find any interesting light we can use. Okay, this one we can't really see, so let's go into photos and see. Okay, I think that this one is better. Okay, so we have it like this, and we would also increase the size, something like that. So we have this over here. Come to transparency and reduce the transparency a little bit. Okay, so yeah, then add another text. So we can put this text here, and I'll just say Romans, but you can use any book in the Bible you want. Okay, so Romans, and I would come to Poppins and change, just change it. Okay, so this is what we have, and I want to change the color. Okay, so come to text color, and the color we want to use, okay, I can use this color over here, but I wish it would be darker, so we'll come here and make it a bit darker. Okay, then we can put this here, and I can just see the book of then Romans. All right, so we put this over here, and which chapter are we going to use? Okay, so maybe we are going to be focusing on chapter 1 or chapter 2, so I'll just say chapter 1. Okay, very easy and very simple. So we keep it like this and keep these ones like that. Okay, then we want to add an extra text, so I will put this here, and I'll simply come here because I need a script font. So you can search for any script font you want. Okay, so this one I'm using is called the White Star. So all I can say is come and be blessed. Okay, so come and be blessed. Okay, yeah, if we increase the size over here as well. Okay, so once we have it here, we can just change the color to brown as well. So this is what we have. Then press R on the keyboard again for another shape, and with this we are going to just position it somewhere here, increase the size and duplicate it. Okay, so you can use Ctrl D to duplicate it. Okay, and we are going to change the colors, so I can change it to what we have in the background. And what we are going to use for this is to add the event details, date and time, and the location. Okay, so we can add another text over here. I can put this here, change it to the same basket view. Okay, so the date we can just see anything at all, so I can say 25th October 2024. Okay, now make this all caps. All right, so I'll move it here a little bit and duplicate it. You can change this to the time, so the time can be 6 p.m. because usually Bible studies are held around that time. Okay, then let's add a line to divide stuff. Okay, so I'll zoom in and add a line by pressing L on your keyboard. Okay, so we'll set this to 90 degrees and we'll make it smaller. Okay, so keep it here and make this smaller like we have over here. Okay, yeah, and we can just center everything over here, and the location can also be added over here. So I'll just say 1 2 3 anywhere street. Okay, so anywhere street. Okay, then maybe I can say any city. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is my details, so we can put this over here. If you want, you can also add some interesting things in here, which can be like the date and some icons to make it more interesting. So this is what we have been able to create, and I hope you found it helpful. And just in case there's anything else you want me to create, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. And this is the next tutorial I would want to recommend, because you're going to be learning more about Canva in this video.